EA Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this New Year's Day matchup. Hope y'all ready for this one, and it comes your way next.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Welcome in, football fans. Thanks for joining us. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you. And Brock, on paper, it's not quite the competitive contest that everyone hopes for each week, but projections have us heavily tilted towards one sideline here.
One thing that is cool, Kate, it's been really easy to rally together this week for this team because nothing will unite a football roster, in my experience, than having the whole world against you. Heck, even your own fans at home against you. They don't care if nobody thinks they've got a shot. Those dudes playing today, putting that uniform on, they believe they can do this, and the power of that belief is a big deal.
The weather will not be a factor today. We have absolutely beautiful conditions here. And off we go in Santa Clara. And look at this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And bringing him out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
Now give to Garindo, running left. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That stop made by KJ Britt. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Purdy to throw it. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Running back sent in motion. Pretty throwing here on first. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. From the gun is Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Purdy throwing here. Sideline throw is complete to Pearsall. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
4th down punt coming up, so on comes Pat O'Donnell. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. They're led out by the seventh-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
I'll raise my hand as one that was reminded once again why Baker Mayfield was the #1 pick years ago to Cleveland. He expressed it last year from beginning to end in Tampa, resurrected his career, led these Buccaneers to a division title and a playoff win over the Eagles. And, by the way, earned a new contract to stay down there in Tampa Bay as a starter. He's always had the moxie. He's always had the fight. Last year he had the consistency and the attention to detail to take his game to another level.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Got Evans, it's complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They motion the tight end over. From the 32. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They're set up at the 35 now. Mayfield to throw again. Complete to his man, Sterling Shepard. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Well, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Baker out of the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another 1st down at the 34. Baker throwing again. Got his target. It's Otten. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. Second and 6 coming up here. Mayfield to throw again. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Garindo running between the tackles. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Trying an option play, headed left. He's out near midfield and still going. And he ticks this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought in that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, Taylor. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That stop made by KJ Britt. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Purdy gets this from the pistol. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Complete to Pearsall. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Trey Palmer on the return for the Buccaneers. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, we're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
Has him on the quick hitter. Space past the 35. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Mayfield on 1st and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Nick Bosa makes the stop. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Baker now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Finally, some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a first down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league. And you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well.
Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And that'll bring up second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. That's caught for the first. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Samuel now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Yaya Diaby brings him down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
They kick the running back in motion. From the 33 on 2nd down. That throw finds Kittle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On the give, it's Garendo. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 43. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Just watching from the booth, that looked like a last resort to go take that check down. He wanted to push the ball down the field, but there was nowhere to go. He looked shorter, and this defense was ready to make him pay.
So we've reached the end of one on the first day of the new year. Our score, 14-0. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Finding Pearsall. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Here comes Pat O'Donnell back to the field for a punt. Back deep is Palmer. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 32. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. This finds Evans, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Mayfield to throw again. That one's complete, right side. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. Shotgun handoff to Irving. He's got to gain a 6 there. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again for the first time to Rachaad White. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality game, and it moved the sticks.
1st down, here's Baker. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield has him on the quick hitter. And now bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, here's Mayfield. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that will add to their score.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Samuel now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. That's incomplete left side. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Garindo. Gets up the edge to the 35. And he's going to get this to the 39-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this to Samuel. And they had that one contained right at the line. Mike Edwards up to make that tackle.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Running back sent in motion. From the gun is Purdy. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those cases, and we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession, and that's simply a drop.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They kick the running back in motion. Back to the air on second. Purdy finding Pearson. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. Third down coming. Motioning one of the tight ends. On third down, Purdy. The throw is caught. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers start to fight back with their first points in this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Tucker now on the return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. Baker now from the gun. Completes this one to Otten. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Third down, 1 yard to go. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Irving here from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Here's 2nd and 11. Has him on the quick hitter. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Charvarius Ward brings him down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. The penalty makes this 3rd and 2 now. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on the collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Buccaneers out and into punt formation. The Niners have Ricky Pearsall ready to return. And he can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers driving ahead. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Makes the grab in bounds offside. And he's going to score a touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Tucker now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Got his target. It's Otten. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Baker now from the gun. Catch made over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Baker throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him from the 46. Mayfield to throw again. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Second and 3 now. Baker throwing again. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Baker now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll double their lead to 6. That's the half, and what better way to start our new year than with some football. Great first 2 quarters here. Now we're on to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman ready to bring us the EA Sports Halftime Report. All yours, Coach. Take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. He goes back to him yet again, complete. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought down by Fred Warner.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Baker now. Setting up the running back screen. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on in the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The 49ers are ready to go on offense, and we'll get a look at Deebo Samuel. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun is Purdy. Kittle brings it in. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That stop made by K.J. Britt. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. That's taken in by Samuel. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Now a give to Garindo. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 from the 41. He'll go right back to Garindo. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Garindo again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Purdy looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down throw by Purdy. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Play action now with Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Well, I think the defensive coaches in coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Tucker now on the return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Into traffic, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. And a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Running right, it's Irving. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Charvarius Ward brings him down. Nothing for them on second down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He just throws this one away.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the 49ers will take over deep on their own side. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. as the wideout gets it to start this drive. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That stop made by K.J. Britt. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
From the 25 on 2nd down. That's taken in by Samuel. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Motioning left is their running back. Purdy on 1st down. Hauled in by Garindo. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. To throw again, it's Purdy. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Running back sent in motion. That's brought in by Jennings. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a 49er 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
To throw again, it's Purdy. He's on the move. Steps up and he's running with it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. On the gun is Purdy. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 3rd quarter lead. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. To kick it away. Here's Moody. Bucky Irving now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Drive starting. First and 10. On the give. This is Irving. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, and the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run in the darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that in the first down play.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Right back to Irving now. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Fred Warner. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Send a tight end in motion. 3rd and short, Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So that brings us to the end of 3 on New Year's Day. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. First down, ball at the 36. Irving here from the gun. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play. Because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Baker now. That pass complete to Irving. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
At that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's the give to Irving. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Baker out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him down right along the 30. That one gains 7. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On the give, this is Irving. And this will end just a low yard. That brings up 2nd down. Mayfield set to pass. Completes this one to Otten. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Mayfield now from the gun. Completes beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up here. Running back sent in motion. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Baker now from the gun. And trying to back to the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's 4th down.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Palmer coming in motion left. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got to his running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for 2nd and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And then he stops him in his tracks. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
This to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The 49ers are ready to go on offense, and we'll get a look at Deebo Samuel. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And this one does not go far. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
From the gun is Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just...
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. backfield now from the gun. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, when they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Here we go, second and very long. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
Niners countering with a fifth defensive back on this third down. He'll throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the 49ers will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Finding Pearsall. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Hauled in by Garindo. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Pearsall there to grab it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers down by only 3. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And he's going to be down by contact, so now our attention turns to the flag on the play. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Here he is to throw. That's taken in by Samuel. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
first and 10. Throwing now. Pearsall there to grab it. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
To throw. That's much too high down in the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Tucker now on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Looking to throw it. Into traffic, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here he is to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Now to throw. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he ended up time in the pocket. But then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
To throw. Got a man. Palmer has it. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. So it's all coming down to a try from Chase McLaughlin. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. The big kick is no good. It's well to the left there. And they do not break the tie here in the fourth.
The mission objective now becomes supporting him after that miss, Kate. We're heading to overtime, and in that extra frame, you know there's a good chance he's going to be called on again to go out and try to win this game.
The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Now to throw. This to win the game. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Once again, Irving. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Running back sent in motion. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on there, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys had a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Tight end in motion right. Throwing again is Baker. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Baker now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 40. It's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Baker throwing again. This finds Evans, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute it.
First down, here's Baker. He completes it in traffic. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Baker throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go. Sending the tight end in motion left. Mayfield to throw again. This one's taken in by Otten. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to first and goal.
You've heard that very common term in draft vernacular called catching radius. Let me tell you, as a quarterback, you love tight ends on drag routes, because that catching radius for such a big target, then you see him, you eye him, and there's a comfort level between QB and tight end to make that connection.
And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have second and goal. Baker now from the gun. The back's got it. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. This play gives us an excellent opportunity, Brock, to talk about how well he sees the field with the ball in his hands, because that was a big part of that touchdown.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's, you know, a handoff or it gets hauled in on a 30-yard throw. The instincts, that's what it is. Instincts with a capital I. And the best running backs in the game today, they've got to do it as a runner, and they got to do it as a receiver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the 49ers on offense. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. They'll run. It's Garindo. Along the sideline past midfield. It's a 21-yard gain. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And that play is certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun is Purdy. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a 49er first down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 23. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, San Francisco. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers. And it's been done less than 50 times in league history. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the 49ers tie this game up. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Tucker now on the return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that's a case where defensively you've got to keep your eyes in the backfield and be ready if they go with that drop play. Even an extra second to react, well, it gives them room for a game just like that.
Right back to Irving now. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Pressure coming, Baker. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing again is Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From the gun, Mayfield. He has the first over the middle. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Slot man in motion right. 3rd and long, Mayfield. Complete out to the right. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And in overtime, he needs to make this a good one. And they won't be able to return this one as it sails out of bounds. So here come the 49ers on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Caught him